Versace. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Go wish.
Hey guys, it's Julian Gauthier from the New York Rangers, and you're watching Saps.
Winning face-offs is cool. Oh, that's what I'm winning.
What's going on? What is up? All right, I'm just getting a few things together here. We did start very early. We started very early. Game starts at 10 o'clock, but it is it's currently 8:33. A lot of games on tonight. So I just wanted to come on early. We're gonna talk about some of these games. We have a brand new thumbnail. Very brand new thumbnail style. A little cleaner in my opinion, I think. Thank you to Huth, obviously. Shout out Huth, who helped us with it. He did the whole thing. I provided him with a single photo, actually maybe two. So yeah, how are you guys doing? How's your week been? Long time no see. It was my girlfriend Marie. Her birthday was on the 10th. So we had a bunch of festivities on the 10th, which was the Rangers Red Wings, and obviously that weekend as well. Was not able to watch a second of any game on Thursday against Detroit and Saturday against Nashville, but I heard all good things in the game against Detroit. Nashville, obviously, we'll go over that in a little bit as well, and then they obviously got the job done Sunday against the Arizona Coyotes. I was able to watch that, unfortunately. Wasn't able to do a video. If you're enjoying the stream, if you're excited for this game, we have Rangers Kraken tonight at 10 o'clock. It's a little bit of a late one. Leave a like if you are excited for it. I appreciate that. How you guys doing? Caleb, what's going on? CJ, Dominic, Kyle, Christopher, what's up? Justin, what's going on, guys? What's up? Sports fan, what's going on? Your birthday's on the 10th. Awesome, man. You guys share a birthday. Very cool. We better win, Quinn. We better win. I love it. All right. So, yeah, like I said, the Rangers are coming in winning 2 of their last 3 games. They lost their one game against the Nashville Predators, which is actually the game I have on my television right now. The Islanders are in Nashville. They're currently down 3-1. It's been kind of a gong show first period here for the Islanders. Not really good defensively at all. However, there are a lot more other games going on right now in the NHL, and we're going to dive right into scores around the league right away because we are going to have to be going to this a lot. So the games that haven't started yet, Detroit is in San Jose at 10:30. Obviously, the Rangers are in Seattle at 10. Arizona's in Vegas at 10. Okay, and those are the games that will start. Here are some of the games that are well at the end of the second period. The Devils are up 2-1 over the Toronto Maple Leafs in Toronto at the end of the second period. The Dallas Stars are up 5-2 in Florida against the Panthers almost towards the end of the second period. We got Blue Jackets up 2-1 over Montreal almost towards the end of the second period. 2-1 Colorado over Carolina with 5 minutes left to go in the second. Carolina has 25 shots on goal opposed to Colorado's 10. Florida's up 1-0 halfway through the second period against Calgary. Stamkos with his 9th. What else do we got? Bruins are up 1-0 over Philly. 5 minutes left in the second. The Ducks and Jets just underway halfway through the first in Winnipeg, 0-0. Islanders are losing 3-1 against Nashville. 3:04 left to go in the first period. The Penguins are 1-0. Sidney Crosby in Minnesota, his 8th of the season. The Blues are up 3-0 over the Washington Capitals in the first period in St. Louis. Former Ranger Pavel Buchnevich with the 2nd goal of the season. Like I said, leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a like if you're excited. It's the Rangers and the Kraken. Those are your scores around the league. How is the microphone quality? How is the microphone quality? Because as you can see, you don't see the microphone. You don't see the microphone right now. No microphone, so it's obviously the same microphone we're using. It's a beautiful microphone, but I want to know how it sounds because I put it on the desk for the first time on a little mic stand. First time I did that. I put the volume also up a little more as well. Just trying some different things out because I do listen to my videos. I do listen to my streams. I always want to try to improve them. I feel like this might have been a little bit of an improvement here, so yes. Yes. All right. How's it sound? Better than other vids? Really, Caleb? That's good to hear. John, thank you. Adam, what's going on? Has anyone ever told me it's from Jimmy? No. No one's ever told me to look like Jimmy. But that's pretty funny. Yes, John, need a big win tonight. There's nothing worse than watching a Ranger game on the West Coast at 11 o'clock at night and they're losing, man. It's the worst. It's the worst. It really is not good. You sound good. Awesome, Michael. Appreciate that. Dominic, I appreciate that. Thank you for the feedback, guys. Thank you. I do appreciate that. All right. Okay. We got the Rangers. I put up a video today. I made a video today. It's the Rangers' last 3 games. Just a recap over the games. Like I said, I didn't watch the first 2 against Detroit and Nashville. I feel like we didn't really need to talk about the one in Detroit as much. And then obviously the Arizona game. If you guys want to go watch my recap, that's the link to the video. It's in the chat if you guys want to go pop in that. And then we'll you guys can come back. We're gonna be doing this for at least another hour on the pregame. Very excited for you guys to be here. Very excited once again to get back into things. Had a little bit of a week off thanks to my beautiful girlfriend's birthday. Okay. The Rangers already put their lines up in already in scoring predictions. Tonight it's going to be 4-2 Rangers. Yes, it's the same lineup. I should write it down, but I'm not going to write it down simply because I'm nervous that Gallant might just pull a trigger and then I got to grab the whiteout. So I don't want to grab the whiteout, but yeah, projected lines most likely. It's the same thing. So I'm going to say it now. I'm not going to say it again until warm-ups. Kreider, Zibanejad, Vesey, Panarin, Trocheck, Goudreau, Lafreniere, Hidal, Kakko, Blake, Carpenter, and Gauthier. That means Ryan Reeves is a scratch once again, but we'll see what happens. But most likely he'll be a scratch again. Lindgren, Fox, Miller, Trouba. Actually, Miller, Trouba's first pair. Miller, Trouba, Lindgren, Fox, Hayek, Schneider, and Halak in net? Halak in net? Does that make sense? It says Halak. I forgot what Gallant said earlier. I'm all confused now. Gallant. He said, including Igor, so it's not Halak starting, so it is Igor Shesterkin starting. It is Igor starting. From the great Molly Walker who tweeted that out earlier. From their earlier conversation. Feeling a laughy goal tonight? Laughy, Logan John? Alright. Kravtsov has been getting hurt nonstop. They said he ain't playing because he's sick or his ears popped on the flight. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. I apologize for that. Alright, I think we're good now. I didn't want... See, I have too much space, but then I don't have enough space. I think that's good. I think that's solid. I think that's very solid. Okay. Igor is in net tonight, yes. Package Reeves and Kane. Reeves and Kakko for Kane. I don't know. We'll see. Igor's in net tonight. Halak start against the Sharks? Yeah, probably. Brandon, what's going on? I'm good. How are you? Yes, W. Molly Walker, of course. Scary injury in the Dallas game. Really? Really, Braden. Sal, what's going on? The Devils are hot. Yes, Devils are the hottest team in the NHL. They're currently winning 2-1 over the New Jersey Devils. They're currently winning 2-1 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. And, yeah. They're a hot team. They're a very good team right now. Breaking news, by the way, for Ranger fans. Brendan Othman, who was traded from the Flint Firebirds to the Peterborough Petes in the OHL, has just scored his first goal for Peterborough. And they're winning 4-0 at the end of the second period against the Oshawa Generals. It's Ottman's first, his 12th of the season, and it's on the power play. Very cool. Very cool. Yes, and Aaron Judge MVP, Dominic, of course. Of course. Am I doing a show Saturday night and Tuesday and Wednesday? Whoa, Michael, I don't know. Let's see the schedule real quick. Let me see the schedule real quick. Yeah, I believe so. I don't think there's any reason why I shouldn't. I kind of know when I can and can't do games this year, which is nice. I'm not gonna have any surprises, knock on wood. The 17th, Thursday, which is tonight. Yes, we're doing tonight. The 19th, Saturday against San Jose. Yes, we are doing that game as well. And we're gonna be doing the 22nd and 23rd as well. We're gonna lead up every single game right up to Thanksgiving. And then the 26th, I have a little surprise for all of you guys. I have a little bit of a surprise. The 26th, we're going to be doing, obviously, the Rangers reaction video. 1 o'clock against the Edmonton Oilers. That game will be at Madison Square Garden. We will have a reaction video for that. And then, a little bit of a treat after. We most likely not be doing a post game for that because, you know what, I'm not going to spoil it yet. We got about a week, so I'm not going to spoil it yet, but it'll be fun. It'll be a fun little video. It's obviously hockey related. And I'll let you guys know I'll let you guys know Saturday about that because most likely everything will be confirmed by then, which is nice. Everything will be confirmed, which is solid. So yeah, that'll be when I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys Saturday what the bonus video essentially is, for Saturday. It will become the future of the Rangers. Why is Ottman not up on this team? I think it's just a little too fast for him in the NHL right now, and they don't want to rush him. I don't think they want to rush him because, I mean, I don't think they're going to trade him. However, if they are thinking about trading him, then the last thing they want to do is have him underwhelm in the NHL. My birthday's the 26th and getting a little gift for you from you. Hell yeah, my birthday is November 26th. Awesome. You hope the Rangers beat McDavid. Well, that would be a gift in itself. And I'm hoping my video it'll be a nice gift too. Nico, what's going on? How scared are you for tonight? I don't know. I've never really been scared about a game. A little nervous, sure. I mean, of course, you're nervous when the Rangers playing, you know? You're always nervous when the Rangers play. But, yeah, it should be a fun game. Listen, it's a game against the Seattle Kraken, an expansion team. It's always cool to see the arena, the new arena when it comes out. Obviously, the Rangers don't visit there often. They visit there once a year. Very happy, very grateful I can do a video. I think this is our first Seattle Kraken video, if I'm not mistaken. At least, home game for Seattle. I don't remember if I did the away game, but I'm pretty sure I didn't do the home game for Seattle against the Rangers last year. A little nervous, man. Me and my family can't deal with more mediocrity. We're loyal fans and hate to see it. Yeah, I know what you mean, Nico. But I mean, there's no point to panic. I don't think there's any point to panic yet. I think you're okay right now. But I 100% agree with you, man. I'm upset with the mediocrity as well. Rick, what's going on? How you doing? Sorry you didn't come earlier. It's all right, Rick. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming out in the first place, guys. Thank you. Caleb, what's going on? What was your favorite game from last season? Ooh, that's a good question, Kayla. Oh man, my favorite game last year. There was a lot. Opening night was really fun, even though they lost. The game in Dallas that I went to was incredible. Probably easily my favorite game because I was there. I went to a game against the Tampa Bay Lightning, the first game after the new year. I believe it was January 2nd or the 3rd. Zibanejad had hat trick. That was a sick game as well. Yeah, there were a lot of good ones last year. We are one of 5 teams that the Kraken still hasn't beat. Let's keep it going tonight. You're eating KFC, delicious. If you can guess who scored last year's game when it go against Seattle last year, I will be impressed. If it's in Seattle, it's Adam Fox. If it's against at the Garden, was that the Keandre Miller? That was a Keandre Miller winner, right? Because I'm trying to, it was either them or Vancouver he did that against, and I don't remember which Pacific team they did. But I remember I didn't do a video for that, and I was watching the game, and I was very upset. Very upset I didn't do that video. I always miss freaking great videos, man. The Rangers won 8-2 the other night, and I couldn't do a video. Rick, I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. Who do you see scoring tonight? Lafreniere. You guys said Lafreniere earlier, so let me see a little Laffy Taffy. Yes, Miller with 31 seconds left. I'm a genius. Justin, come on. I'm a genius, man. No, it's just that my sick obsession with the New York Rangers. That's really what it is. Peterborough. Oh, what a beautiful goal by Brendan Ottman. Wow. That's a filthy goal. That's a very nice goal. I just retweeted it. Go check it out. It's funny because a few weeks ago, and I don't do this, like I don't really like go on other teams' pages and like follow them. I really only follow the Rangers and a Hartford Wolfpack as well, for hockey wise. But a few weeks ago, or maybe it was even the beginning of the season for the OHL, I followed the Flint Firebirds, which was Brendan Ottman's team, and I never do that, and I just think it's funny that I had to I unfollowed them after they traded Ottman. Why am I gonna follow the freaking page if Brendan Ottman's not on the team? So when Peterborough acquired Ottman, I was like, okay, unfollow Flint, follow Peterborough. I just thought it was pretty funny. It was really funny. Okay, real quick. I just wanted to see some things. Okay. Analytics. I'm checking one thing. I apologize, guys. If you are enjoying the stream, please remember to leave a like. I really would appreciate that. Okay. All right, we're good. Miller with 31 seconds left. Beautiful. Heedlemania. Would love that. With a side of bread, man. Ottman is going to be a game changer for the Rangers. I hope so, Dominic. I really hope so. I do. I hope so. Okay. So, yes. Rangers Kraken tonight. Most likely. Most likely the Rangers win. I'm going to say that right now. I'm going to say that the Rangers win. I will say the Rangers win. All right? I need a win from the New York Rangers tonight. Plain and simple. A win would be ideal. A 10 o'clock game on a Thursday night. Come on, man. You got to give the fans a win. You know there are fans on the East Coast that are expecting a win from you tonight, man. I don't know why I have the Islanders intermission on when the Devils and... Oh, they're in intermission as well, so never mind. The score predictions from you? Ooh, Dominic, good question. All right, well, you guys said Lafreniere. I like that. You know, Barclay Goodrow, man. I haven't watched the full games in depth except for Arizona. But Barclay Goodrow has been playing a good game. He's been racking up points, scoring goals. Give me Barclay Goodrow to bury a biscuit tonight. 100%. I'm guaranteeing it, to be honest with you. I think I'm Mark Messier Game 7 guaranteeing it right now. Like, sorry. Michael, what's going on? Am I going to any games? I don't think I have any on the docket right now. I don't think I have any yet right now. Man, I need to shave and haircut immediately. Jeez, man. That's crazy. I need a haircut. Yeah, Barclay Goodrow buries one easily. Michael, yeah, I'm not sure. None on the plate yet. We'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. I would love to go back to another game. Obviously. I'm actually, you know, I don't even know when the next game I'm able to go to is. Because at home, I mean, it's definitely not going to be this month, right? Because, maybe Saturday. I don't think I'm going to go Saturday. And obviously, Monday as well. I guess the Devils, which is finally when they play the Devils, which is good. But yeah, I'm not sure when the next game I'm going to go to is. I hope it's soon. Heedle, VZ, Panarin, that's his scoring. Very nice. Kayla, MSG prices have been ridiculous. Yeah, honestly, I haven't even looked recently, but they've always been ridiculous, so... but I can definitely see that. But yeah. Rangers Kraken, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock start in Seattle. So yeah, honestly, this is a fun game for the Rangers. You would love to win one and start off your road trip on the right foot. The last thing you want to do is lose the first game of a road trip. Like we talked about before, last year, I actually want to look at last year's schedule real quick. I know they beat Seattle at Seattle, and that was their first game of a road trip. But they didn't do they didn't do California after that. They did not do California after that. I'm pretty sure they went right up to Vancouver after that. Then they lost a 2-goal lead. Then the gong show against Edmonton, and then they got killed by Calgary. So I'm pretty sure that was their West Coast road trip then. So let's see what I can do. What could I do? All right. When was their? All right. Let's see. February? Was it February? All right. So yeah. See, February is where they did Vegas first. They lost 5-1 in Vegas. Then they went to Anaheim, won 4-1. Then they went to LA, lost 3-1, and then they beat San Jose 3-0. The month before, the 2 months before. Actually, it started in the end of October. The end of October, the 31st last year, was their game against Seattle. So we're actually around the same time, similar time. But instead of going to the West Coast of the United States like they're doing tonight and this weekend, they last year went to Western Canada, lost in overtime to Vancouver after being up 2-0. The gong show against the Edmonton Oilers when they were up like 5-1 or 4-1, and then McDavid had that insane highlight reel goal. That was the game in Edmonton. Then the night after, they got smacked by Calgary. I thought the season was done in the beginning of November then. So, yeah. So that was their trip last year. Do you use TickPick? No, I don't, Justin. I don't. I use SI tickets. Sports Illustrated tickets is something new that came out. I don't even know if it's new, but I just found out about it recently. So yeah, I use that. Game Time is usually a reliable one. Yeah, I use those two. I don't use anything else usually. Sometimes Ticketmaster. I used to use SeatGeek a lot when I was maybe in high school. That was kind of just like a go-to thing, man. I feel like everyone was using SeatGeek at the time. I know it's early, but what's your final matchup? Ooh, that's a good question. It is very early. I don't know. I hate giving predictions out so early because it's so early. But based on the teams so far this year, give me Colorado. Honestly, I think Colorado's a wagon still. I think they're a sick team. Give me Colorado and Boston. I feel like Boston, man, they're just finding ways to win. They're playing a sick game. They're doing a very good job of winning hockey games, and if they can carry that into, the second half of the season, I'm getting way ahead, but I think Boston's a good favorite out of the East right now. Why not the Rangers? TickPick is no fees in case you ever want to use that. Oh, really cool. Very cool. I didn't know that, Justin. Thank you. Well, that's also a reason why I use SI tickets is because the fees, there's no hidden fees, and they give you the fees right up. They basically state that it's a $10 maximum fee. You pay a $10 fee along with the ticket price, and then you're good. I don't even think there's taxes. I shouldn't say that. Don't quote me. But, yeah. Yeah, $10 flat fee for the tickets. Granted, it needs to do something. Colorado's struggling right now. They're down 2-1. Oh, I'm sorry. They're winning 2-1. All right, Carolina just scored. So 2-1 Colorado at the end of the second period. There you go. Yeah, TickPick is just ticket prices, no edit fees. That's beautiful. Justin. Michael, what's going on? Do I like football? Not really. Right now I turn on the Devils and Maple Leafs game. The Devils are in Toronto looking to win 11 straight. It is currently 2-1 Devils. I think they scored the 2 in the first period, if I'm not mistaken. Matt Murray in net for the Toronto Maple Leafs and Vitek Vanacek in net for the New Jersey Devils. Hiccup. I apologize. Okay. Beautiful. I want to just repeat some scores around the NHL, see if there was any updates. 2-0 Pittsburgh. 2-0 Pittsburgh. It's Ryan Poehling for the Penguins. When did he get on Pittsburgh, Ryan Poehling? Really? Wasn't he a Canadian? He was. What the heck? They dropped him? How you gonna drop? He's born in 1999. He's my age. How you gonna drop this guy? Montreal stinks. How they not re-sign him? What was he asking for too much? What did he sign for? How was Ryan Poehling on Pittsburgh? And when did that happen? It has to be this year. They have a picture for him. What am I doing? I'm going to freaking Pittsburgh. Yeah, Montreal here. Give me Pittsburgh. Ryan Poehling. That's crazy. $750,000 contract. How does Montreal not want to keep him? He was a first-round pick in 2017. Are you kidding me? You stink. How do you not want to keep your young guys? Had his best season last year, too. It was last year in Montreal. 57 games, 9 goals, 8 assists. Sure, it's not great, but you stunk last year. And he's already scored 2 now for Pittsburgh. Jeez. All right, whatever. Sorry, I was a little shocked on that. Rangers going down. Pittsburgh for the win. It's funny, Bruce. We were just talking about them. He got traded in the deal for Petrie. Oh. Who said that? Kieran, you're a beast. You're a straight beast. That makes sense. That makes sense. So it was what? Poehling? Can I see the full trade? Let me bring up the full trade. I'll bring up the full trade. I will absolutely bring up that full trade. Because that's crazy that... What was that, a sweetener? Like, well, how, Pittsburgh got a good deal there, man. Who went the other way? Matheson? Not Matheson. Was it Matheson? I think it was Matheson. Alright, let's see trades. Trade history for the Penguins. Okay. Michael Matheson. Yeah, it was Matheson and a 4th to Montreal in exchange for Petrie and Poehling. Wow. I mean, that's wild. I don't like that trade at all for Montreal. I don't. I know you wanted to get rid of Petrie and you were able to, but then you got Matheson. You know, Matheson's got what, 1 year left? 2? 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. 3. Oh, wow, including this year. And he's got a modified no trade clause still. That's Matheson's deal. But Petrie, how long was Petrie? He's got this year, next year, and the year after, so similar, right? This year. No, Matheson's got the 1 extra year. Modified no trade clause for Matheson. And Petrie's got a no move clause and a modified no trade clause. Listen, good for Pittsburgh. They got the player they wanted. And I'm telling you, man, I like Poehling. I think that's a great... I completely forgot that Poehling went to Pittsburgh in that trade. I didn't even recall that. Anyway, I think it's a very good acquisition for Pittsburgh. Very good depth guy. Not saying he's an Evan Rodriguez replacement, but you never know, man. You never know. Bruce, it's alright, Bruce. I understand. That's friendly banter, alright? I understand. I understand. Okay. Yeah. Leave a like if you guys are enjoying. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. So yeah, that's crazy that Matheson and Petrie and the Poehling. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's very cool. It's funny. You look at like trades around the NHL, and there's like names like, I'm not saying Poehling is going to be a big guy or a depth piece or an important piece for Pittsburgh, but you never know. But you look around trades and you see trades that happen in the NHL, and you see a couple guys who were just thrown in there, who were kind of just thrown in. And they end up being like a key piece of the trade. Like, thank goodness we got that guy, because it could have ended up being a blunder of a trade. We've seen that a lot. A very good example of that. I want to try to bring that up. It was in... let me try to think now. Let me see the trades real quick. It's last season, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was the year Columbus made the playoffs and they beat Tampa Bay in that first round. I'm trying to think. Was it a Blue Jacket or was it a Senator? Because I keep getting them. I get those so confused, obviously. See, yeah, I'm way too early in the trades. Let me go to Ottawa. Let me see if I'm thinking of a player, and I just can't put my finger on it. Gauthier waiver exempt status expired today, so if he gets sent down, he's got to be put on waivers. Yep. Brides, what's going on, baby? Bruce, you're the man. Thank you for the like. Yankees need to sign Aaron Judge. Yes, they do. Your boy over here on the West Coast is going to the Ducks game. Christopher, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Have fun. And scored his first goals of Pete. Yes, he did, Ham. Yes, he did. 4-0 Peterborough into the third period right now. Okay, I got to find out this player. Anyway, so I'm talking about how sometimes in a trade, the main piece doesn't even end up being the main piece. It ends up being someone like some side pieces that'll end up making or break a deal. And I'm trying to think if it was Ottawa and Columbus years ago when Columbus was in that 2018 playoff run against Tampa Bay. All right, let's see Ottawa's trade. So Duchesne and Bergman, okay. Jonathan Davidson, Vitaly Abramov. So no, it wasn't that trade. Who am I thinking of? Maybe it was Columbus. Let me see Columbus's trades. Was it the Dzingel deal? Was there someone else in the Dzingel deal? And I'm not remembering correctly. Dzingel? Oh, okay. Oh, but Duclair didn't really perform with Ottawa. Who am I thinking of? I have no idea who I'm thinking of, man. That's crazy. Anyway, I feel like you could definitely pull out an example or two of like, let's say it's like, you know, the Carlson, not even, oh, maybe I am thinking of the Carlson trade. Am I thinking of the Carlson trade? I could be thinking of the Erik Karlsson trade, not Erica. Erik Karlsson trade. Anyway, so trades, a big piece and a big piece, they get traded for each other, and then like the scraps are ended up becoming the more important thing in the trade. I've just seen it happen, and I'm trying to remember when it happened and a very specific player. Maybe it was the Erik Karlsson trade. I guess I'm saying Erik Karlsson. When was he traded? 18? Here it is. Okay. So DeMello, Tierney, Rudolph Balcers, and Josh Norris. And then obviously Stutzla's pick. Okay, so it might have been this pick. I might be thinking of something else. But a big guy, Josh Norris, man. Josh Norris is a big guy. First round of San Jose. You know, all right, maybe I'm not thinking of that trade, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Jennifer, what's going on? How you doing? Bruce, I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what that means. So I apologize. What's going on? Devils are putting on some pressure in Toronto, man. They've been playing in the offensive zone most of the game. Okay. All right. You guys ever like? All right. I gotta talk about this real quick, cause you ever like? All right. So you don't really remember a shirt that you forgot. Like you end up losing a piece of clothing, unless it's like something you wear all the time and then you love. You don't notice it's gone. So I have a shirt. It says Czech Republic Hockey. It's actually my girlfriend Marie's shirt. She gave it to me, and I wear it to hockey sometimes. So Alan, obviously the boy, one of my best friends, Alan drives me to hockey once in a while, or we'll take turns driving. And I must have left the t-shirt in the, Leafs with the chance here. I think offside? Yes. Anyway, I get in his car today. Anyway, the moral story. I get into his car today, and I see the shirt, and it's been in there for at least 3 weeks, and I'm like, I didn't even realize it was there. But he's got like a pickup truck, and he did not have the shirt in the car. He had it in the bed of his truck. He had it in the bed of his pickup truck, and I'm in my head, I'm like, I didn't put this here. There's no shot I put the shirt in the bed of his truck. So he goes, I see it. I'm like, how did this get here? He goes, oh, I think I just saw it and like threw it in there. I'm like, why would you throw it in there? Why would you throw it in there? And I put it on. I didn't even put it on, but I take it out of the bed and I go like this to it. I go like this. Actually, it's all wrinkled up. It's still somehow wet. I know it's gross, but it's still somehow wet from the sweat in the game that I played in, and it's covered in leaves. How is my shirt covered in leaves? I didn't wear it outside. I wore it inside a hockey rink, went back to the car. I clearly took my shirt off to put another one on, and there's leaves on my shirt? I don't know, Al. A little fishy there. A little fishy, Al. I won't lie to you. If you're watching, a little fishy. Little fishy. Oh, Scott Wedgwood got stretchered off. Really? Wow. Man, I hope he feels better, man. Hope he's better. I don't know what happened. Prayers out to him. Lucas, what's going on? But anyway, back to the Allen point. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how my shirt gets wrinkled up. It's still wet. And leaves, man. Leaves are all over, like crunkled leaves. I don't think he did any work. He got crunkled leaves all over my shirt. I'm gonna, you know, I can't take it out. I can't. It's in my bag. I can't take it out. I can't take it out. They said it was a apparent back injury. Oof. Lucas, what's going on? Is Kravtsov playing? As of right now, no. Gallant said earlier that it's the same lineup. Excuse me. Adam, what's going on? Yes, I'll be doing the whole game tonight. Yeah, staying up for the whole game. I will be staying up for the whole game. We're doing a reaction video for the game. Oh, cross-checking penalty, I believe, on Severson. And the Leafs to the power play, but they still have the puck here. Possession in the offensive zone now. Ben. Marner circling to the outside. Brendan Smith hounding him. He takes the puck away, and the Devils touch up. Leafs to the power play. 8 minutes into the third. I'm sorry. Anyway, Adam, yes, we will be doing a reaction video. We're staying up for the whole game. Staying up for the whole game. Alright, I apologize. Mar 3, what's going on? Long time no see, Missy. I miss you too. I miss you too. Kraken's colors is nice, yeah. I like Seattle's colors, their jerseys, their logo. I like their logo. I do. Love your videos, keep it up. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting. Thank you. Rangers need to win tonight and gain a win streak. They need to. Absolutely they need to, Dominic. Man, the trip is going to kill my sleep schedule. Well, luckily for me, as of right now, the way my work schedule lines up, I can watch every game without having to go to work the next day. It's beautiful. So, I'll tell you, tonight, 17th, 10 o'clock, I don't work tomorrow. Lit. 3-day weekend. Let's go. Saturday, they play, obviously, I don't work Sunday. Let's go. They play Saturday night, and then on Monday night, Monday I work, Tuesday I work, but Tuesday's game's at 10:30 at night. I don't work Wednesday. Oh, actually, I might work Wednesday. Oh, I do work Wednesday. So, the 22nd at night, 10:30, I will go to work the next day. Brutal. So they better beat LA. They better beat LA the 22nd, because I don't want to go to work on Wednesday the 23rd and be upset. But then they play Wednesday the 23rd again, and then Thanksgiving's the day after. So, luckily, I will only be messing it up for one day. But we'll see what happens. 4-1 Nashville, Kieran. 4-1 Predators. Oof. Alright, well, I want to watch the Devils power play. I have a close friend who's at the Islanders Predators game at the moment. So, yeah. This Metro division is getting better. I think the Rangers need to adapt. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about adapt to the division. I do know what you're saying. I do get what you're saying, though. The division's insane. Honestly, I think if you could just compete within your own division, I don't think you're going to have a problem. We'll see what happens. They haven't played too many games against their own division either. Well, they played the Islanders twice. They played Columbus once. They played Philadelphia once. Is that it? I really think that's it. They haven't played the Devils. They have not played Carolina. They have not played Washington. They have not played Pittsburgh. I said Carolina. So yeah, I mean, listen, that's like half the division you haven't played already. You know, so we'll see though. You guarantee the Devils fall off by mid-season? We'll see. We'll see. What's going on, Zachary? How are you? Devin, what's going on? Hello from New York. How's Canada? They play the Devils right after the road trip. Yeah, they play Edmonton and then the Devils. Yep, Dominic. That they do. Maple Leafs with 55 left on the power play. Their only goal tonight so far has been on the power play. It was Matthews. Great pass by Michael Bunting to Matthews. And that was the only goal so far for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm actually very excited for Devils Rangers. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be an awesome, emotional game. Physical. Absolutely physical. The Devils are a good team this year. They're much different than they were in the past. Do they have it for long term? I don't know. I do think they need a new coach. Again, that's no bash. Well, it is a bash. On Lindy Ruff, it absolutely is a bash. Oh, he sure got hooked there a bit. Anyway, I just don't think Lindy Ruff is the guy on the bench. He's getting the job done right now. I don't think he's the guy still. Stars Wedgwood, yes, Michael, yeah. Wedgwood got stretched off. Prayers to him, yeah. Hope he's all right. You know, Devils. Dallas Stars goaltenders, man, over the last few years have been, injury riddled. Are we gonna see another water bottle smash tonight? I don't think so. I don't think so. Honestly surprised by Jersey. Thought it would be another year or two till they complete the rebuild. Looking legit so far. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Nothing really told me that this team would be better than last year. And you know what's a good thing? They're not really relying on Jesper Bratt's offense, which they did last year. Jack Hughes has stepped up big. A lot of their depth guys have stepped up big. They signed Andre Palat, and now he's missing most of the beginning of the season. Dude, they don't even need him. Like, they don't need him at all. This depth on the Devils team, if they can produce how they're producing, there's absolutely no reason you need Andre Palat. My dad and I are going to the game versus the Oilers. That's awesome. Hopefully McDavid doesn't light you up. 100% Adam. Between Shesterkin and Halak, who starts which game in the 4-game road trip? I think you go Igor tonight, and depending on how tonight goes, you play. I mean, Igor played the 13th and the 10th, so he's got 10, 13. I think he goes again against San Jose, and then maybe you give Halak the 22nd, and then Igor Anaheim. Maybe. Not too sure. Only difference between this year and last year is Palat, I believe. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, last year, the Devils' forward depth wasn't that good. And it's mostly the same guys. And now they're producing. So, Canada's fine. Always wanted to visit New York, though, and watch a Rangers game at MSG. Also agreed we need to get our own win streak starting tonight. Absolutely, man. Appreciate that, Devin. Yeah, I'm actually going to Canada, going to Montreal to go watch Rangers Habs in March. That's the plan right now. So I'm excited to go see that. Never been there. Just got my passport recently. Beautiful country, I heard. I'm very excited to see that. See what happens when you talk too much? Jeez. I like your show. Keep it up. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the like. I appreciate that. Okay, so it's 9:13. No projected lines yet. All right, there's an update on Scott Wedgwood, actually, from Kevin Weeks. I'm told Dallas Stars goaltender Scott Wedgwood, who was injured during the game tonight, is still being evaluated at the moment. We'll provide more information as it becomes available. So that's the Wedgwood update there from Kevin Weeks. You see the Nils goal tonight for Dallas? Pretty nice. Of course it was. It was probably highlight reel. But wasn't it, Zach? Sorry. Chris, what's going on? Chris, what's up? Just got here. What is the Saps Sports prediction tonight? I think the Rangers win. Barclay Goodrow buries one. I like him on the second line. I shouldn't say that, but he's been playing well on the second line. I think he buries one tonight. Oh, it was. Of course it was. Because of course it was. Oh, man. Was it really nice, Zach? Or let's see. It's his first goal as a Star. Of course it was. Of course it was a beauty. 4-1. Goody, Schneider, Laffy, and Trouba. First goal is Cap. All right, Kayla. I see you. You should visit BC. Definitely the best looking province. Okay. That was at Western Canada, right? British Columbia. Definitely can't do that this year, but in the future, man. In the future, 100%. I'm pretty nervous to go to a different country. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little nervous. Final score prediction, 6-2. 6-2 Rangers. No, it actually was walked down and roofed it. That's good. As the Rangers sit here with what? Only goals from defensemen Adam Fox and Lieber Hayek. I think one from Schneider, or right? One? Or maybe not even one? Now I don't remember. Now I don't recall. I'll bring that up. You'll go 4-2 Rangers. Ooh. Adam, what's going on? This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think overall Halak has not been that bad. 100% agree with you. I 100% agree with you. You look at Halak's last few games, man. They're not his fault. The Nashville game, what are you going to do? The Islander game, they didn't give him a goal. they didn't give him a goal to work with. I 100% agree with you. The real stinker was the game against Columbus, where he was really bad, and it showed. That's kind of where his stats skewed off, you know? But I agree with you. Yeah, that's where I'm from. West Coast, baby. Haha, beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, he wouldn't have gotten top 4 minutes. Good trade for both. 100%. 100%. I think this is going to be a 1 or 2 goal game. 4-2 or 3-2. I like that. Do we know tonight's lineup? I just got in, so I haven't checked. Mike, what's going on? Gallant basically said in the pregame that it's the same lineup as it's the same lineup as the other night against Arizona. So I'm assuming it's the same lineup in terms of who's playing with who. So that means it's the same lines. By the way, only 3 defensemen have goals for the Rangers this year. Zach Jones, Lieber Hayek, and Adam Fox. Schneider, Miller, Lindgren, Trouba, all 0. All 0. And no one has more than 4 assists other than Adam Fox. Jacob Trouba is second, and so is Keandre Miller with 4 each. The Rangers offense has not been coming from the back end, man. It's only been Adam Fox, who, by the way, Devils here on a 2-on-1. Save Murray, rebound, wide by Dougie Hamilton. Anyway. Right now, if the Norris Trophy were to be given out, it's going to Adam Fox. Guy's been unreal. Guy's been unreal offensively. Halak just needs a win to get more confidence. I don't even think it's on him. Like, honestly, Mike makes a good point. Halak has inherited the no scoring, man. They're not scoring goals for him. Shocked Keandre hasn't scored yet. I'm shocked at his gameplay, man. And again, I blamed Trouba the other night. Essentially for, like, dragging him down. And, like, is it true? I don't know. I don't know. But, I'll tell you what, man. I need his play to step up. I need it to step up. Adam Hayek? Hell yeah, man. Alright, as some third periods are... Oh my god, Nico Hischier just put him in a blender. Was that Willie Nylander? Oh my god, he almost just made a highlight reel goal. Oh my god. Is that Riley or Nylander? Devils come back the other way, 2-on-1, bash into Wood, and it just slides wide. Matthews on the back check might have affected that. That was a buzzing. Anyway, so as some third periods are winding down, let's go over some scores around the league. Tampa Bay scores late in the second period to take a 2-0 lead over Calgary. That game is in the beginning of the third period, 2-0 Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. The Avalanche are being outshot 36-13 halfway through the third against Carolina. However, the Avalanche still have a 2-1 lead. Dallas and Florida, obviously Scott Wedgwood was stretchered off in this game. Update is still being evaluated from Kevin Weeks. The Dallas Stars are up 5-3 in Florida, over Florida, with about 15 minutes left to go in the third. Canadiens and Blue Jackets are tied at 3, halfway through the third in Columbus. The Devils are still up 2-1. They're going into the last commercial break, under 6 minutes to go in Toronto. The Bruins are up 2-0 in Boston over Philadelphia. Jake DeBrusk, the second goal of the game on the power play. Halfway through the second period in Winnipeg, it is 1-0 Anaheim. Troy Terry with his 7th of the season. The Islanders and Predators are in Nashville. Predators are outshooting the Islanders 25-10. It just changed 25-13. The Predators with 3 goals in the first period. They are winning 4-1. Colton Sissons, Philip Forsberg, Nino Niederreiter, and Parsonen, who scored a goal against the Rangers, his first NHL goal. He gets another goal against the New York team. Pelech, the only goal for the Islanders. That game is 4-1, halfway through the second period. Still plenty of time in that game. The Penguins, who were up 2-0 at the end of 1, are now tied with Minnesota at 2, halfway through the second period. Joel Eriksson ties that game up. The Blues, who stormed out to a 3-0 lead in the first period in St. Louis against the Washington Capitals, halfway through the second, still have that 3-0 lead. And then obviously, it's only 9:20. 3 games have yet to start. 10 o'clock, the Arizona Coyotes are in Las Vegas. Excuse me. Playing the Las Vegas Golden Knights. And that will be Phil Kessel's 1,000th career straight game. crazy, and it's also against a former team of his, which is pretty cool. And then 10 o'clock is Rangers Kraken in Seattle, and 10:30 Detroit and San Jose. That was Mitch Marner, actually. He pulled that move on. My goodness. Or it might have been Willie. I don't know. Yeah, so those are your updates around the league for right now. Yeah, the Keanu scores tonight, but love that. One game I really wasn't impressed was by Halak, but all over the team. Okay. There was a pic of Trooper getting on the plane and his hand was wrapped. Probably something with his wrist injury. Yeah, it probably is, and I hate that. I really don't like that the team posted a photo of him with a cast on his hand. Especially when it's not known. I just think it's kind of stupid and foolish. Kind of irresponsible. You're kind of letting other teams know that the guy's got a weak hand. I think it's a really stupid thing by the whoever was in charge of posting that photo. I think it was stupid. I think you got to be a little bit more responsible than that. But I mean, maybe I'm thinking about it too much. But you see your captain who has struggled with the, I don't know, whatever. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much, but I just don't. I think it's stupid that he posted a photo of him at the thing. I really want Brett to break 100 points this year. I think he can, Devin. I think he can. If he does have an injury, he shouldn't be playing. I agree. Yeah, no, put Jones back in. I agree with you guys, man. I really do. And I said this in my video the other night. I did. I said it in the, I think I said it in the recap video of the Islanders. I don't even know if it was the Islanders or not. But, yeah, man, he's just hasn't been good. He hasn't been good at all. All right. Oh, wow. The Leafs have a power play. 30 seconds left. 3:47 left to go. Like I said, their only goal this game has been on the power play. Trouba's making Miller cover for him. Not for nothing. Yeah, Miller doesn't look good, and I really think a lot of that has to do with, Trouba. I really do. I really do. You have a good point, Mike. You have a very good point. Ooh, warm-up should start in 7 minutes. I'm excited. Kravtsov very disappointing. You got that right, Lucas. You got that right. Guy's been very underwhelming. Whether he's hurt or he just hasn't played well. He hasn't played well. Like, let's be honest. Like, does he have a grade A scoring chance? I'm exaggerating, obviously. But, like, man, he's not, it doesn't look like he should have went ninth overall, whatever the freak he went, 7th. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of crazy how bad Trouba's been. Yeah, 0. I know. I've been watching, and it's been very unfortunate, man. Trouba can't stick check. He just tries to hit everything, and it doesn't work. Poor defensive strategy for him. Well, I was just talking about it in the, I made a I made a 3-game recap video on the last 3 games against Detroit, Nashville, and Arizona. I didn't watch the Detroit game, but I didn't even watch the highlights for that game because they killed Detroit. But then I watched the Nashville highlights, and I saw the first goal against was another play. The Leafs score. They pull the goalie and they score and they tie it up at 2 with 2 minutes left. It seemed like a weird shot and it ended up in the net. It looked like it just fluttered over Vitek Vanacek. Anyway, Parsonen is going in, and like Trouba decides to just go lunge at him. I'm watching the replay. I'm like, what? Like, what happened? Didn't make any sense. I don't know why he didn't just make us play. It went off Siegenthaler. It went off Siegenthaler. And it deflected in. Vanacek couldn't get to it in time. 2-2. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know why he's not making a play on the puck. Make a play on the puck. That play is diffused, and you never know what could happen in that game. Rangers could have been on 3-game winning streak by now. You never know. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to be going off on Jacob Trouba until 10:07 tonight, okay? That's my rule. Keys to the game tonight, Dominic, scoring the power play. I'm 2 for 12, I believe, in the last 3 games. On the last 3 games, you have a 2 for 12 in the power play. It's got to be 100% better than that. I mean, I want to see the 5-on-5 goal scoring I saw in Detroit. Let's be honest. I want Igor to be sharp as well. I want the Rangers to come out flying. I don't want the Rangers to come out how the Islanders came out against Nashville tonight. I want to see the Rangers take control of the game. I want to see the Rangers do what the Devils did tonight in Toronto. But score more goals. They got to be faster than Seattle and strong with puck possession. Sure, forecheck game needs to be up. I expect the bottom six to establish a forechecking game, especially the kid line. Especially the kid line, because that's where they dominate. The Rangers kid line dominates playing in the offensive zone. Sorry. Middle looks like he's cheating the cover a lot for Trouba. Yeah, no, 100%. That could be that could be. Oh, the Leafs are putting pressure on now. With a minute left, the Devils got to weather this storm. This is a true test for the Devils right now. True test. You got to weather this 1 minute here. Like you said in your video, our captain is playing poorly and one of the teams having a rough start. Am I a genius? Should they put me in the booth? I don't know. They would never put me in the booth because I'm too truthful. I'm too truthful. I tell the truth too much. Simple. I'm not too critical. I call it like it is. And Trouba's been garbanzo beans. Simple. I call it like it is. I always will. No matter what team or what player I'm talking about. Matt Zuccarello, best player in the league. Simple. Anyway, Rangers play so laid back until late in the third. They realize, oh wait, we're losing. Yeah, but you don't see that every game. But it's happened a little too much this year. It's happened a little too much this year. Happened a little too often for me. 5 seconds left, and the Devils and Maple Leafs. Little overtime action. Both teams get a point. I'm gonna check on the 4-2. Cal Clutterbuck scores for the Islanders, and it's 4-2 now in the second period. Went off his leg. Tipper. 2:45 left to go in the second period. Clutterbuck second of the year. Assist from Martin and Pellick. Fourth line goal for the Islanders. And it's 4-2. I wish we didn't name a captain this season. I wouldn't even say that. I just wish they did the right thing and named Chris Kreider captain years ago. Because let's be honest. The second he signed that 7-year extension, 2020 February. Bro, the C should have been on his chest right away. There was no reason for him not to be the captain. There was no reason. No reason. I don't care if the team is going through a rebuild. I don't. Because you were supposed to be nearing the end of that rebuild. And if you wanted a leader, it should have been Chris Kreider. He should be the one who had the C right now. He should be the one who has the C. Simple. I'm pissed now. Who said that? Zero. I'm pissed now. You pissed me off. I'm kidding. I'm obviously kidding. Overtime records this season. The Devils are 2-0 and the Maple Leafs are 1-3. Get my notebook ready. Getting my notebook ready. I'm actually thinking of. So anyway, this is, if you guys don't know, this is my notebook. I've been writing everything down. I will give you a preview. I will give you a sneak peek rather, on the last game. And how that went for the notebook. Because I've not shown you guys this yet, and I'm actually thinking about making it a perk in the channel memberships. So if you want to become a member, if you're on a computer, hit join and become a member of either the juniors or the Squirts division. You pay monthly. I'd appreciate, it goes right to me. You don't have to, of course, but I will also be showing you guys this without a membership once in a while. So this is what the notebook looks like. So basically we got the team, I'll start off with the first thing. So we have the date over there in the corner. Then we got what game it is, if I did videos to it or not, if I did a pregame stream, postgame stream, or whatever. That is, this is no vids right there. And then we got the lines. So we have, obviously, the Rangers lines and then Arizona's lines. Time of the game, the record after the game and the final score. Lines, the goals scored, penalties, the final right there, 4-1 Rangers win. The time of the goals over here. Then we got the 3 stars right here. And then, obviously, a little box score right there. And then sometimes I'll throw some notes on the back of the page. I didn't do it for this game. But, yeah. So that's what I usually do. Anyway, overtime started here. Dougie Hamilton now in the offensive zone for the Devils. Leaves it off for Jesper Bratt, who drops it to Nico Hischier. Hischier cutting in. Towards the middle of the slot. It's got a double back. Marner's on him hard. Hischier leaves one to Bratt at the blue line. Bratt moving in. Morgan Riley defending him very well. Out here for the Leafs now is Riley, Marner, and Tavares. Brat goes off. Here comes Hughes. He sure goes. Oh, almost too many men for the Devils. Siegenthaler and Hughes now out. I'm sorry, that's Sharangovich and Hughes with Hamilton. Tavares takes it away, and it's a 2-on-2. Jack Hughes takes it away by back. Hughes is in. He shoots. Save Murray. Loose puck. Score! It's Yegor Sharangovich. And the Devils win 3-2 in overtime. There was a delayed penalty on the play. Matt Murray sprawls out. Makes the initial save. But Yegor Sharangovich buries it. Very good play by Jack Hughes. Very good play by Jack Hughes. Oof. Beautiful play by Jack Hughes. Beautiful play. Good for the Devils, man. That's 11 in a row. They win it in overtime. Siegenthaler's probably sweating right now because of that goal against. But the Devils get it done. Very good play by Jack Hughes. Sloppy play. I didn't even think they showed the replay there yet. Sloppy play. Show me the original play. Tavares steals it. Then he sends a pass for Marner. And Hughes reads it perfectly. Shot on goal. Saved by Murray. Murray trips Hughes trying to go for the rebound. And then Sharangovich buries it as my light goes out. Unbelievable. All right, Devils win again. That's 11 in a row. This one in overtime against Toronto. Let me tell you, Hughes went down hard on that trip, and I have to change my light. Hughes went down hard on that trip. Hughes went down hard. Okay, it is 9:32. Warm-ups should be underway in Seattle. Actually, I'm not too sure which channel the pregame is on because it should have been on this one, right? Rangers pregame, it says. Rangers pregame. There you go. Channel 73 for me. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let me get my light back on for you. This team, good lord, I know. The Devils win again. Unbelievable. Do you guys see a difference? I mean, I know with the light there's a difference, but between the lights, is there a difference? I don't even know. Right now, what's going on? How are you, Dominic? Lucky team, man. Lucky team. You gotta be good to be lucky. You gotta be lucky to be good. Simple. Okay. Update on Dallas Stars goaltender Scott Wedgwood, who was injured tonight in Florida, will not return to tonight's game, being treated and evaluated in the Stars dressing room at the arena. So no cause for concern there in terms of having to bring him to the hospital. So yeah. Is Twitter, what's going on with Twitter? Is it like going, is it like, are they gonna shut it down? Because Vince Mercariano tweeted the Rangers are taking out, the Rangers are taking ice, and he'll scream updates it from as loud as he can if Twitter goes down. Devils going crazy right now. They deserve to be. So anyone taking the Devils seriously yet? They look real to me. They look real. Well, they won 11 in a row. What have they lost? 3 games this year? They look good. Absolutely, you should take them seriously. I think they'll slow down, fight for wildcard or third in the division. I don't know. I haven't really seen anything to tell me they'll slow down yet. I have not seen anything yet. All right, let's see if Vince Mercariano's got any line combinations for us. Most likely the same ones, but, you know, just in case. I think they'll get tired eventually. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. There's plenty of games left. Let me tell you. I mean, there's plenty of games left. We've seen teams win 11 in a row, then lose 11 in a row. Philadelphia, how you doing? Like, it happens. It happens. They're playing good hockey. I would love for them to fall. But at a certain point, you have to realize that when they're real. 100% agree with you there. I would love for them to fall. In terms of, like, you know, the Rangers scenario, I want the Rangers to be the best team in the division. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. We'll see. On the road this season, Igor Shesterkin is 4-0-0 with a 2.51 goals against and a 908 save percentage. Obviously, you want that goals against to be a little bit more down, and the save percentage should be a little more up. But he gets to start tonight in Seattle. I'm excited to see him. Very excited to see him. Igor. The part that makes me not believe them at times is because of how young the roster is. Sure. It's a good reason. No, it's a good reason. 100%. 100% a good reason. All right, let's go do some scores around the league. All right, never mind. You know what? Yeah, we'll do scores around the league first, and then we'll go back to the line rushes because they just got announced. All right, let's go through the scores around the league really quick. Really quick here. Let's go through the final, which is already, it's only one final. They improved to 14-3-0. The Devils win in overtime 3-2 over the Toronto. Then we'll go to some games. Carolina's tied it up 2-2 now towards the end of the third. Tampa Bay's up 3-1 over Calgary. Dallas is up 5-4 over Florida, trying to hold them off. Columbus is winning against Montreal in Columbus 5-4. 4 minutes left in the third. 2 minutes left in the third in Boston, 4-1 over Philadelphia. The Winnipeg Jets have tied it up against the Anaheim Ducks at 1, halfway through the second. Predators are up 4-2 going into the third over the Islanders. Penguins and Wild still tied up at 2 towards the end of the second. The Capitals get on the board. Ovechkin is 9th. Still 3-1 St. Louis in St. Louis towards the end of the second period. And scores around the league. Thank you very much. And now we're going to the warm-up rushes, baby. Warm-up rushes. Brought to you by Vince Marcogliano of USA Today. And yeah, it's the same lineup. So we have Kreider, Zibanejad, Vesey, Panarin, Trocheck, and Goodrow. Lafreniere, Hedel, Kakko, obviously, kid line. Lafreniere. Martin Jones in net tonight for the Seattle Kraken. Former San Jose Shark, and then where was he? Philadelphia. Fourth line for the Rangers is Sammy Blais, Ryan Carpenter, and Julian Gauthier. Again, what I want to see from that line tonight, especially that line, is a forecheck. I need them to establish a forechecking game. I know Gauthier likes to play that rush game. However, I really need to see them establish a forecheck tonight and play in Seattle's end. I need them to do what they do best, man, is forecheck. And that's what they need to do tonight. The D pairings are the same. It's Miller, Trouba, Lindgren, Fox, Hayek, and Schneider. Again, I'm fine with that, honestly. Let the same lineup roll. You had a good night the other night against Arizona. Shesterkin. And obviously, Igor Shesterkin is in net with Halak being the backup. I'll see if I can find Seattle's lines quickly. All right, let me get to the chat real quick. Age is overhyped. Could be, Mike. All right, do you think they have a chance to win this game? Absolutely. I think the Rangers have a chance to win every game. Got to get a lot of shots on Martin Jones. Would love that. Alex is going on. If you could have a leader being young, could be a good thing. Very true, Mike. Very true. Saps guy, good to see you again. Sorry, I've been on the computer problems. Let's go Rangers. Oh, Carlos, I appreciate you coming out. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy we're back. We're back full time now, and we're good. No more computer issues. Thank you for coming out, Carlos. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Been seeing your commercial on MSU. Pretty cool. Thank you. It's because of you. I mean, let's be honest. It's because of you guys that I'm on the television. Thank you, guys. This is definitely not the same Kraken team from last year. We better be careful. They are 100% better, Alex. They're much better than they were last year. They're a threat this year. I think they have a chance to make the playoffs this year. In that Central Division, absolutely, they have a chance to make the playoffs. All right. Okay, let's see if we have 5 whole lines. Let's see if they brought out Seattle's rushes. They have not yet. Unfortunate. So let's see if Molly has retweeted a Kraken reporter or not. She has not. She usually does, which is unfortunate. Let's see if Vince has tweeted one out. He has not. So let's look up Seattle Kraken. Seattle Kraken. Let's just look that up, see what I find. All right. Latest, I guess. Let's see latest. Maybe I shouldn't have done. Maybe I should put in like warm-ups or something, or rushes. Seattle Kraken warm-ups. Warm-ups. Yeah, nothing. Well, let me get a reporter for Seattle. Come on, Seattle Kraken. Top. Maybe PR. I don't think so, right? Let's try PR. Let's try Seattle Kraken PR. November 11th now. That's the last time they tweeted out. Actually, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, actually. You know how I can find out? Hold on. I just saw it. There you go. Mike Benton. Studio host, Seattle Kraken guy. Let's go. Come on. What are you, crazy? How do you not put up the freaking line rushes, man? Let's go. Emily, how are you? Huge Rangers fan. Huge fan of the channel. Emily, shout out to Emily. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. Let's go Rangers. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find the line rushes for Seattle. Just trying to find the line rushes for Seattle. Yeah, 5 whole lines has not tweeted it out yet. Oh, cool. Hockey Fights Cancer Night in Seattle. Beautiful jerseys. Beautiful jerseys. Matty Beniers. Ooh, Matty Beniers tonight. Is Seattle wearing the reverse retros? Was that who just said that? Oh, you got the reverse retro of him. Oh, okay. All right, so now they're showing the Rangers projected lines on MSG, but I would love to see Seattle's, you know? I think that'd be ideal. Tweeted the lineup. Yeah, the Rangers tweeted it out, yeah. Let's see. Seattle Kraken lineup, man. Come on. Can't watch the game tonight because I gotta get ready for school tomorrow. Sad. Yeah, those are always the worst. The West Coast games. They're the worst. They really are. Can't find the actual roster, but I got projected lineups. Allmark is playing great right now. Believe it. I believe it. I'm just trying to find, like usually a reporter for the team will tweet it out. I haven't seen. I don't even know who reports for Seattle. They're so new. I don't recognize a single name. I really don't. I can't find it. I'm looking for like the lines, like the line rushes, like, you know. And not even the automated account 5 whole lines will tweet it out. Did they tweet it out earlier? I think they might have. It was the early skate. Let's see. I don't see any from this morning. Wow. Nothing for Seattle this morning. Wow. Quick question: which fan base shitty have you has been better for the NHL? Vegas or Seattle? I'm assuming Vegas or Seattle. I think Vegas. Vegas has had a huge impact. They already had the All-Star game there. Yeah, I think that's been good. But Seattle's been really good too. Seattle's been really good. Sound of Hockey tweeted it. All right, let's look it up. Latest. Let's see. All right, you said it was Sound of Hockey. Sound of Hockey, you're a beauty. Who said that? 0 beauty. Thank you. Here are the lines. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Shane Wright scratched? What the hell's going on? I wanted to see him. That's cheeks. Carolina just lost in overtime. That's tough. They just outshot them like 40-20. They lost? That's terrible. Well, I mean, it happens, but like that's just gut-wrenching. All right, anyway, let me write down these lines here. All right. Okay, so Schwartz, Wenberg, and Burakovsky. Wow, that's a good first line. Schwartz. Forgot Jaden Schwartz is here. And Wenberg, to be honest with you. Oh, I'm spelling way too big. Wenberg. And wow, Burakovsky's got a long last name. I should have given myself more room. That's tough. Burakov. I'm sure I write that. I can. Beniers, baby. Second line center. Very cool. Second overall pick? What was he? Right? Second? Third? A couple years ago? Eberle. Bjorkstrand. Gord and Tanev. That's a good freaking third line. Tanev. Donato, Geeky, and Sprong. Wow. And Sprong. So the forward core for the Kraken is actually pretty solid. I mean, Shane Wright and Carson Kuhlman aren't playing, but Their forward core is Schwartz, Wenberg, Burakovsky. That's the first line. All lefties. McCann, Beniers, Eberle, former Islander. Bjorkstrand, Gord, Tanev, Donato, Geeky, Sprung. That's a very good 12 guys there. That's a very good 12 forwards. Now onto the defense core. Dunn, Vince Dunn, who was a former St. Louis Blue, is playing with Adam Larson. Carson Soucy, playing with Justin Schultz, who, again, I forgot he was here too. Schultz, and then Fleury and Borgen. I don't know who Borgen is. Fleury and Borgen. And in net tonight is Martin Jones with former Rangers goaltender, remember him? Magnus Hellberg. First NHL win was against the Buffalo Sabres, I think. Hellberg. So he will be backing up tonight. Okay, so let's go over some of the finals. Dallas is able to hold off Florida. They win 6-4 in Florida. Carolina wins it in overtime. They outshot Colorado 48-15, and they win in overtime. My goodness. Wow. Who was in net for that game? Who was in net for that game for the Colorado Avalanche? Francois. Wow. That's a great game by Pavel Francois. It stinks you don't get the 2 points, but at least you get the 1, right? At least you get the 1, I guess. Who's Hellberg? Had a win against Pittsburgh, remember? Yeah, he was a former Ranger goaltender. Magnus Hellberg. Huff, what's going on? What's up, baby? What's going on? How you doing? Huff, I gave you a shout out before too about the thumbnail, obviously. So again, let's all give a thank you to Huff for making the thumbnail tonight. Little different direction we're going. So anyway, Tampa Bay's winning 3-1 over Calgary. Again, a team outshooting a team that's losing. A team that's winning, rather. Flames have 40 shots to Tampa Bay's 20, and it's 3-1 Tampa Bay at the end of the third almost. They're about to win that game. Winnipeg, Anaheim 1-1 at the end of 2. Nashville still up 4-2 going into the third. Pittsburgh scores a late goal in the second period. It's Chris Letang on the power play, his first goal of the season. And it's 3-2 at the end of second in Minnesota. The Blues and Capitals exchange goals once again. It's still 4-2 in favor of St. Louis going into the third period. We have some more finals for you. Columbus wins 6-4 in Columbus over Montreal. Boston wins 4-1 in Boston over Philadelphia. I already reiterated 3-2. The Devils took it in overtime over Toronto. And then I saw everything else. Very nice. And in 10 minutes, we have the Rangers and Kraken starting, as well as Phil Kessel's 1,000th straight NHL game, a record 1,000 straight games. First time it's ever happened. 1,000 straight games for Phil Kessel. That game is starting at 10 o'clock as well against the Arizona Coyotes. And at 10:30, it's David Quinn's Sharks versus the Detroit Red Wings. Okay. All right, let's get to some final closing remarks so I can set up for the reaction video. I don't even know what I'm wearing tonight. But if you guys enjoyed the stream, please remember to leave a like. I really would appreciate that. Thank you. All right, Super Devils won again. Yes, they did in overtime. Mackenzie Skapsky had 2 wins. They were both against the Buffalo Sabres. Yeah, I remember that too. Unreal that the Devils won again. Listen, they're going to keep it going. Who did the Kraken take from us? Colin Blackwell, who's currently in Chicago now. Who's currently a Chicago Blackhawk. Joseph, let's go Rangers. All right, I'm going to get going. I appreciate every single one of you guys once again, like I said. Please leave a like. I really would appreciate that. Go watch my last video. It's about the last 3 games that the Rangers have played. I'll see you guys later for the reaction video. We'll see what the vibe is for the post game. We'll see. Let me get a Let's Go Rangers chant in that chat immediately. Let me see LGR immediately. I don't know what I'm wearing tonight. I might pull out an oldie tonight. We'll see what happens. But yeah, like I said, leave a like if you did enjoy. Spam Let's Go Rangers in the chat, and I will see you guys after the game. All right, whether it's a reaction video, whatever you like. I'm going to leave you all for the Let's Go Rangers chant as well. So, yeah, let me see Let's Go Rangers in the chat immediately. Again, thank you guys so much for the support. I really been appreciative of it. Thank you so much. Let's go Rangers, man. Let's go Rangers. Hopefully we'll come back here with a win. Let me see it in the chat immediately. Let's go Rangers. I'll see you guys soon.